Hey everybody, welcome back to the Race Fight Smokehouse and Grill, and today we have a fun one for you. This is one of our favorite summertime meals. We are making some seared yellowfin tuna steaks on the Blackstone with some fried pineapples and asparagus to go with it. This one is awesome. Let's go! We're in the middle of summertime right now, and this is one of our favorite dishes for these warm days. A nice, rare piece of tuna with some pineapple and asparagus. It's perfect. So we're gonna jump right in here and start prepping these things up, because once we start cooking, it's gonna go really quick. We're gonna take a pineapple. Now, I don't know if I'm butchering this pineapple right or not, but I usually take the top off, cut the sides down. I'll show you. So just take that top off. Then I'm gonna take just a couple of these sides off, like that, and like that. So I'll show you what I normally do. I take a big hunk like that off, get that nice and right, and then this is how we're gonna cook it. That's gonna be a piece there. We'll do another side too, just so we could have. We have our pineapple cut up how we like it. We're gonna put this off to the side. We're gonna save that for later. We are gonna season this. We're gonna kick it up a notch with some Meat Dave all-purpose rub. We got this from one of his comedy shows up here in Chicago, and this is a fantastic all-purpose seasoning, and it's gonna kill it on here. It's got a little spice, got some saltiness to go with that sweet. Gonna be perfect. So we're going to season up both sides here. Pineapple is seasoned up. Let's get this off to the side here. Next, we have our asparagus. It's going to be very similar. We're going to use the Meat Dave seasoning for that as well. But with these, we're going to hit them with a little bit of oil. We're going to hit them with some duck fat to make sure that seasoning sticks. Then we're going to hit this with the seasonings. A nice coat there. We have our pineapple seasoned. We have our asparagus seasoned. Next thing we got to do is open up this tuna, get that seasoned up, and then we're going to move over to the Blackstone. Like I said, this is going to cook quick. So let's get that tuna seasoned up. Now, these tuna steaks are yellowfin tuna, and they're about a half a pound each. And these are gorgeous. We've had these before, and they are delicious. Now with these tuna steaks, we're gonna hit them with some kosher salt, black pepper, then we're gonna hit it with some sesame seeds. So let's start seasoning these up. We're gonna hit these with a light coating of salt and some coarse black pepper. And if you don't know, I use the Pork Mafia 16 mesh. It's the best out there. Oh, this pepper smells great already. Use this extra here to get those sides. Looking gorgeous. Now, just to kick this up a notch, we have some black sesame seed and some white sesame seed, and we're gonna mix about equal parts, half and half here. And this is gonna give us a nice, fun coating on here. Plus, once we fry this on the flat top, it's gonna give a real nutty, great flavor. Get some on the plate here, because now we're going to hit the sides like we did with the salt and pepper. Everything is seasoned up and ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead and get the asparagus on and the pineapple on, because that is gonna take the longest to cook. Now, these tuna steaks are only gonna cook to about 90 degrees internal. We want rare on this. It's only gonna go about a minute, minute and a half on each side. Then we're gonna give it a flip. Check that temp. We wanna get it to right around that 90. Pull it off, slice it up, and eat it. So let's go to the flat top and get this stuff on. So we've had the flat top warming up on low medium heat. So we're gonna get this asparagus and pineapple on right now so we could get that cooked up and ready before we throw that tuna on. So let's get this on the griddle. Start by hitting it with a little bit of, we're gonna use vegetable oil today. Gonna get that on there and spread around to make sure that this does not stick. Pineapple is on, asparagus is on. Now we're just gonna let this cook through until it's heated through. We wanna make sure we don't get that asparagus too mushy, but we do wanna cook it through. Pineapple, we wanna cook through, get some nice griddle marks on there and make sure it's cooked through as well. And then we're gonna pull it off, and once we pull that off, we're gonna throw the tuna on. Again, it's only gonna take about 3 minutes after we put that tuna on before the fish is cooked. Let's finish cooking up this pineapple and asparagus. It's been cooking a couple of minutes now. Let's give it a little flip and roll around with that asparagus and pineapple. These are coming along nicely. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up all those pineapples and hit them on the sides for a quick sear on all sides. Asparagus is cooked through. It's not too soggy. It is not too firm. It's perfectly cooked. We're gonna go ahead and pull this pineapple off as well. It's got the color and the texture we are looking for. So let's pull that off and then get these tuna steaks on. Gonna give the flat top a quick little scrape, wipe down, and get some oil on it, and get these tuna steaks on. We're running on medium-high heat here, so let's get some oil on this flat top and get these tuna steaks on. You hear that nice sizzle? That means you know you're gonna get a nice little crust on here. These are on, and again, we're only gonna go about a minute and a half before we flip, and then we're gonna start probing for temperature. So let's go give this a flip. And these are almost done already. We do not want to overcook these. Hit these with a quick little. These are right at 90. Those are right at 90 degrees where we want it to be, but that's it. We do not want to overcook these. We want nice red inside. So these are done. We're gonna go ahead and clean off our flat top real quick, and then we're going to slice it up and show you what we're working with. And just like that, within a few minutes, we have this beautiful meal here. Now we're gonna go ahead and slice into this tuna to show you what it should look like, and hopefully I nailed it. We got that nice red in there still. It's a hot day out here, and this just shows you how fast this can overcook. This was barely a minute on each side. And then you got some of this pineapple here. You just go ahead and slice up. Then you serve up this beautiful dish, and it is gorgeous. We're gonna take a bite of this here. I absolutely love tuna steak. This came out great. Grilled pineapple. That seasoning, that Meat Dave seasoning on here is a perfect complement because it's kind of peppery, which goes with that sweet. Delicious. We gotta try the asparagus too. Again, we have a perfect meal here, summertime, pretty healthy for you too. Again, one of our favorite dishes to cook, and it's gonna be a mainstay for a while here. If you like what we did, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, check me out on social media, and we'll talk to you all soon. Thanks everybody, peace.